Russia's most advanced fighters, Su-57 and MiG-31, will join the combat. On August 9, blasts at the Saki Air Base in Crimea obliterated something like 7 Russian contender jets, managing a serious catastrophe for the Russian Air Force. Despite the fact that Ukraine has not conceded liability regarding the occurrence, hypotheses highlight an outfitted drone strike arranged from Kyiv. While contenders like Su-34, Su-35, and the Tupolev planes have proactively shown their abilities on the battlefield over last 6 months of the battle, the pillar of this work will be Russia's Su-57 fifth-generation contender stream. Russian state media had before detailed that the Russian secrecy warriors were working external the Ukrainian air safeguards. Other than the Su-57, another front-line and lesser-seen battle airplane will show up at Army Forum in Moscow, the MiG-31. As indicated by unverified reports, 10 or 11 MiG-31s have been altered to carry and launch Kaintsal on a functional premise, and 2 more have been utilized for practice runs. It is appropriate to take note of that Russia used its Kaintsal hypersonic missile on Ukraine in March, turning into the principal country to utilize hypersonic missile in battle. Russia is completely outfitted to show its state-of-the-art warrior planes and military vehicle and airplane at the Army Forum in Moscow in the not-so-distant future. The United Aircraft Corporation will show the Russian Su-57 5th-gen multi-role warrior at the Army 2022 Global Military Specialized Gathering, the United Aircraft Corporation reported on Thursday. The high-level contender stream will be in plain view at the Congress and Exhibition Center's entry at Patriot Park beyond Moscow. The Sukhoi Su-57 is a 5th-generation multi-role covetousness contender intended to demolish any sort of elevated, ground, or marine objective. The covetousness contender is outfitted with the most bleeding-edge installed radio-electronic gear, including a strong available computer, the radar framework spread across its body, and weapons set inside its fuselage. By late 2024, 22 Su-57 planes will be added to Russia's aerospace force, and by 2028, there will be 76 of them. 2020 saw the conveyance of the main Su-57 airplanes to the Russian Air Force. Despite the fact that a few reports in the Russian media prior said that the secrecy warriors had partaken in the contention, there was no authority affirmation from Moscow. Russian MiG-31. In a meeting with the Krasnaya Zvezda paper that was distributed on August 12, Russian Air Force Commander, Aerospace Forces Deputy Commander-in-Chief Lieutenant General Sergei Dronov expressed that the new MiG-31I contender stream, as well as a couple of automated elevated vehicles, will be in plain view at the Army 2022 Worldwide Army Show. The MiG-31 is a 2-seater, long-range supersonic interceptor airplane that was first presented in 1981. Day or night, the MiG-31 can work well in any climate circumstance while complying with Visual Flight Rules, VFR, and Instrument Flight Rules, IFR. The MiG-31 was the main Soviet contender with genuine peer-down and kill abilities. The Russian Defense Ministry reported its arrangements to subsidize a MiG-31 Foxhound interceptor modernization and life expansion program, in July 2020. The MiG-31 can fly at high velocities and low heights on account of its smooth and streamlined body. The airplane is worked to follow a few focuses at incredible elevations all the while. The most recent cycle of the airplane that will be shown at the Army Forum can convey the Kaintsal hypersonic missile. These contenders landed in the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad without precedent for February this year. The Kaintsal proficient airplane additionally goes by the name MiG-31K. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.